I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty good time watching this movie. So this movie is a prequel to the previous Kingsman movies, and in this one, it's basically a fruition story, a coming to of story of the Kingsman organization. Just right off the bat, is this movie titled The Kingsmen or The Kingsman? I'm not really sure, but we're gonna say Kingsman. So in this movie, The Kingsman, we have the Duke of Oxford, the Duke as I'll call him, and he loses his wife tragically when their son is a very young wee boy. Because of this, he vows to never get involved in any type of conflict. He becomes a pacifist, and he's very overbearing over the child, trying to always keep him safe, trying to make sure no harm ever befalls him. As luck would have it, kind of shit ends up on their doorstep. They get involved into a war between England, Russia, and Germany, the beginnings of World War I, where he needs to find a way, the Duke needs to find a way to navigate in the shadows to try and stop this war from erupting and really getting out of control. He really wants to bring a stop to it with his team of people that he has. And behind the scenes is another team of people, the villains, that are pulling the strings trying to make this war happen and really explode and get out of control. And it's basically these two factions against one another. And it's just a lot of fun, guys. This movie is very, very interesting because they take historical facts and figures and sprinkle in a bunch of fantasy, and you just have a really good time watching it. It's very, very interesting, guys. It's super interesting seeing actual really historical events that happened in real life in this movie, but added elements of fantasy all around it. It's a lot of fun to see, guys. Characters like Rasputin, who ended up being one of my favorite characters in this movie. He's a Russian monk who's pretty much everything you think a monk is. Take that and do the opposite of that. That's what Rasputin's all about. He's all about fighting hard, feasting hard, fucking hard. The guy is out of control, and he's an awesome character in this movie. His fighting style is so unique. He uses Russian dance moves and Russian ballet in his fighting technique. It's just awesome. Battle between him and the Duke is one for the books, guys. This is an awesome battle. The fight sequences in this movie are a lot of fun. There are events in this movie that kind of leave you with your jaw dropped and you kind of gasp and go, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. There are moments like that in this movie. Is this movie the best movie I've ever seen? No, absolutely not, guys. Don't even get crazy. It's nowhere near one of the best movies I've ever seen, but it's a lot of fun. It's a fun movie. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes and the time just flew by, honestly. I had a really good time watching it, especially because of the historical events. Made it that much more entertaining and interesting, learning about certain things that happened in history, looking it up later, knowing that there's a lot of fantasy involved also. It just made it that much more entertaining and exciting. I give this movie a creme de la out of a creme de la creme rating. It was a fun view. I had a lot of fun watching it. It was highly entertaining. There are moments that are shocking or you just can't believe they happened, and you're left kind of speechless actually in certain moments of the movie. But it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen. Some of the villains were very weak. You know, some kind of bullshit villains. They're not that exciting. They're weak for the most part. There's nothing to write home about it, but for the most part, this is a fun ride. It's highly enjoyable. You're gonna have a good time watching it. Let me know if you guys are excited to watch this movie. I'm really curious to know, and if you've seen it, I want to know what you guys think of it. Make sure you guys comment in the comment section and let me know. If you watch it after you see this review, make sure you guys come back and let me know what you guys thought of it, because I'm really curious to know if you guys agree with me on this. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more content and reviews, and I'll catch you on the next According to Ash.